Hello, Jacob here. And for those of you who may or may not know, I am a huge sports fan. Well, if you haven't noticed, especially NFL, so you can see by all the jerseys and all that stuff that I have. But what a lot of people may or may not know is I'm also a NASCAR fan. Was a really die-hard NASCAR fan back in the early 2000s. And then I still watch it. And I really don't have a favorite driver anymore. For those of you who are curious, my favorite driver was Jeff Gordon. And then once he retired, I just kind of more watch it occasionally off and on. And all that stuff. And yeah, I also plan on maybe doing some like diecast videos again. Because I know that a lot of my OG subscribers will know that I have posted NASCAR diecast videos in the past, but again, that's neither here nor there. So if you haven't heard by now, Ryan Newman, NASCAR driver, was involved in a very, very serious crash at the end of the Daytona 500. Again, he was never really one of my favorite drivers, I would say, but I never really hated the guy. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just times like this where it humbles you when you realize that stuff like this, you know, it humbles you, basically, is the best way I can describe it, because these guys go out there week in, week out, literally putting their lives on the line. And some of these racetracks, you're going over 200, 205 easy. Maintaining those speeds literally inches from the wall, inches from your competitor. All it takes is one wrong move and, well, yeah. So, yeah, as I said before, as a lot of you may or may not have heard, Ryan Newman was involved in a horrible accident, but I'm not going to get in all the details because there is plenty of NASCAR YouTubers and like just overall sports that will know more information than I will, and I dare not really speak a whole lot of information on what happened or how he is until I officially know, and it's official from one of the various sports outlets or NASCAR themselves. So yeah, basically what I thought I would do in this situation then is kind of show off my own appreciation to him by showing off my Ryan Newman diecast collection. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into this. And as I said before, prayers up for Newman. So the first diecast I'll show off is his Team Penske Mobile 1 2002 Ford Taurus by Action Collectibles. This is one of 9,936, and unfortunately I don't think this is really gonna show well, but yeah. And here's the rookie stripes on it. The 12 Newman. So that's the first diecast. The second one will be of his Darlington throwback from 2017 for RCR Racing. And I also have his 1/64th Caterpillar car, also for RCR Racing. 2018 Camaro. And then lastly, last year's Oscar Mayer number 6 Ford Mustang for Roush Fenway. So that concludes the 1/64th collection. And here's the 1/64 yet again. And now on to the 1/24th, and this is his 2017 NASCAR diecast 1/24th Elite Phoenix win. And this particular one is number 24 out of, I can't exactly remember how many, but this is his Granger car. If I remember right, he won this on a fuel mileage race. And I really enjoyed this car. This is a really nice car. And I know he broke a pretty long winless streak in this situation. So yeah, in conclusion, prayers for Ryan Newman. Hopefully everything ends up well, because as I said before, I was a huge NASCAR fan back in the early part of the 2000s. And like I say, I watched NASCAR back in the day as religiously, if not more religiously, than the NFL. And this was one of the guys I grew up watching from 2002 till today. And just, it always sucks when you see stuff like that happen. It doesn't matter what sport it is. So again, prayers up for Newman. And we'll talk at you later.